Hey, what is going on guys? I hope you're all having a fantastic day and welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new around here, welcome for the first time. Now, as most of you are probably aware, Black Ops 6 Season 5 has literally just dropped today, and with it there's a host of new items and several new weapons, and in today's video we're going to be looking at the new assault rifle, the ABR A1, which is a 3-round burst assault rifle, which the majority of you probably recognise as the AUG from earlier Black Ops titles. Now, before we jump into the class setup, I'd just like to remind you all to leave a like on the video. It really does help promote my content, and if you are new around here, please do consider subscribing, as I will be posting a lot more Black Ops 6 and even more Black Ops 7 content when that game finally comes out. Moving into the attachments, and there's going to be one key attachment which I'll go through at the end, which makes the ABR a lot more usable and a lot more heavy hit. That is the reason why I ended up buying the Bio Scrambler weapon variant, the Mastercraft, just so I could unlock this attachment early, because it's one of the later on attachments you unlock, and it definitely is 100% worthwhile. Now, moving into our first attachment, and we're going to be looking at the optic, and we're going to be running with the Kepler Microflex. Now, this is by far the cleanest sight in my opinion, as I always say, and apparently, as I always say, I've been saying micro reflex, which is completely wrong. It's just microflex, but we're going to be chucking that on. And apologies if you guys can hear my dog in the background. She's going crazy for whatever reason, but she literally just barks absolutely anything. Moving into the muzzle, and we're going to be running the monolithic suppressor to keep us off the minimap, improve bullet velocity as well as damage range, and this is going to be extremely important moving into our final attachment, because we need to improve the bullet velocity and the damage range as much as possible to make this a viable option at those medium ranges. Next, we're going to be looking at the barrel, and we're going to be running the long barrel just to improve that damage range once again. You could maybe go for the reinforced barrel for the extra damage range and bullet velocity, but from my personal preference, the damage range we need to boost as much as possible, especially seeing as though it is an assault rifle, so we want to be packing that punch at those longer ranges, making it easier for us to get those kills. Jumping into our next attachment, and for the underbarrel, now this is a bit of a tricky one, so I've been running the vertical, the precision, the ranger, and for whatever reason I can't unlock the G grip, so I would probably maybe advise the G grip. If you can, maybe give that a go, but I've been running the vertical foregrip just to improve that horizontal recoil control. Now, moving into the next attachment, and we're going to be looking at the magazine, and unlike most classes, I usually only run the extended mag of 1, and maybe you can get away with this, but I thought I'd give the extended mag 2 a go just because it came with the skin, and honestly it is really good, and having that extra 15 bullets is very nice when you're trying to chain together some kills, so definitely chuck that on. But if you guys feel a little bit sluggish, a little less mobile, and you feel like it's affecting your gameplay, definitely move back down to the extended mag 1. For the comb, we're going to be running the Commando Riser. Now, this comb basically just replaces the rear grip, and the Commando Riser is just the Commando rear grip. Basically, it just gives you that ADS speed, the jumping ADS speed, sprint to fire speed, and jumping sprint to fire speed. It's kind of the best rear grip in my opinion for assault rifles, whereas the ergonomic would probably be slightly better for submachine guns, but because we're taking those longer range gun battles and we're not really going to be sliding and diving into gunfights, we sort of need the Commando a lot more than the ergonomic, in my opinion anyway. But you guys feel free to swap and chop and change any of these attachments. This is just a nice base for you guys to go off to start things off in Season 5. Now, looking at the stock, and just like pretty much every single class that I run, we're going to be running the Infiltrator stock just to improve that aim walking movement speed. So basically, when you're aiming down sights, you can strafe left and right a lot quicker, and as I always say, you need to strafe left and right to activate your aim assist, because it is activated rotationally, so you need to be moving left and right to get the full benefits of the aim assist. Plus, if you guys are faster when you're strafing in and out of cover, it makes you a harder target to hit, so it's definitely an attachment worth having on. And finally, this is the most important attachment by far, and I would usually use recoil springs for the horizontal and vertical recoil control, but because it is a 3-round burst weapon, I'm going to be running the rapid fire. Now, this converts it to a full auto, it improves the fire rate and improves the mid damage and range as well. So coupled with the long barrel, the monolithic, you're just going to have a gun that's going to melt at those medium to longer ranges. And literally just before recording this, I went into some gameplay, which you guys will see shortly. The first game was super sweaty, the second game was sweaty-ish, but you can definitely tell the difference with having these damage range boosting attachments. It definitely makes the ABR feel a lot nicer. Now, that's going to do it for the gunfighter build, and I definitely would not recommend having just only a 5 attachment build, but if you were to do so, I would probably remove the long barrel, the monolithic, and potentially the infiltrator pad. And by doing this, you're keeping the recoil control in the vertical foregrip, the extra bullets, which is definitely key, the ADS speeds and the sprint to fire speeds with the commando riser, and of course the key attachment, the rapid fire, which makes it a full auto, which definitely makes it better than a 3-round burst, because it's not a 1 burst unless you get a bullet to the head, and even then you've got to hit all 3 bullets. So in my opinion, it's not worth keeping it a 3-round burst. So the rapid fire is definitely the way to go. Now that's going to do it for the class setup itself, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, be sure to leave a like, and if you guys made it this far, be sure to comment down below the secret phrase, and I will heart and like every single comment. And the secret phrase for today is going to be cyan pairs, so be sure to comment that down below. Now we're going to jump into a little bit of gameplay with the ABR A1, so I hope you guys do enjoy that, and I'll see you all in the next one. Choked so many bullets there. It's not a great map, to be fair. I mean, it's just a little bit. There's not a lot going on, I think. I just like a game where I'm not against complete sweats. I suppose that's just how skill-based matchmaking works. I mean, he's Crimson. I'm not at that level yet. My movement definitely isn't at that level. Jeez. Nice 3-piece. Kobe. Nice. Just absolutely melted that guy. Not sure if that was a choke on my part. I don't know whether I actually needed to reload yet. It was just kind of like a habit. I mean, as you guys can see with the rapid fire attachment on, the ABR is not horrendous. It's not that bad at all. Jeez. That'd be nice if I got the third guy. Kind of snaking on him, but I'm not bothered.
Hardpoint located.
I feel like they should be spawning up this side, but
Hardpoint is active. UAV commencing surveillance operation. Hostile LDBR drop detected. Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
little way to push. Guys to the left. So satisfying as well when you get a headshot with this. I don't know why. Especially with the monolithic on. I think it makes it even better. Oh, look at that. The timing, bro. I reckon I'd have killed him if I wasn't calling in that streak. Oh my god, this guy in front is snaking him so much. I kind of just hit that guy with the movement. I'm not sure why I ego challenged that. I definitely didn't mean to dive either. Like I said, my movement is just a bit all over the place at the minute. Still trying to get to grips a little bit with using the hybrid setting for the movement. I think I just used to use tap slide only, I think. But for whatever reason, I was watching a video, I think it was by Parasite. He was saying that basically if you use, basically the setting I was using, it's not as responsive, so it doesn't happen straight away. So you've got, whereas with hybrid it's like instant, so your movement in the long run will benefit. Just go next hill.
Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint locked down.
I'm not sure whether he just spawned there. I'd like to think not. Maybe. I don't think he could see me. Kind of joke that. I was in a super out in the open. Jesus, I just got beamed. I have no idea what that guy's doing there. Jesus.
Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint active. Hardpoint locked down.
Trophy's not in the greatest of spots. Nope. I also get shot from behind. Where's my teammates? Why are we not playing the hill? I'd have no idea where that guy is. Oh, they're all in the plane. That's a nice little three-piece.
Hardpoint located. Hostile UAV established overhead. Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Wow, my shot was terrible. Shouldn't have mantled there. That gave me away so much.
Enemy watchdog hero inbound.
We're not doing too bad, 33 and 18. I feel like we are probably going to lose though.
Enemy UAV inbound. Enemy harp operational above.
I've got harp as well.
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint
I
active.
feel like at this point I should probably just play kills. I don't think we're going to win. I mean, we've got harp, and this guy still has no idea that the guy was in the hill.
Captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure.
I mean, we're... Guy either side of me, I think. How did they not know where I am? Unless we've got a counter.
Hardpoint located.
Oh, I reacted far too late to that. No, they've still got the harp.
Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Jesus. I should not have won that gunfight.
The CIA against
Another loss, but we came top 39 and 22, not too bad. Definitely a better showing in this map than we did in the first map. But still, it was okay. And we got to play the game, so it's not too bad, I guess. when it's only a 3-piece. But you can see with the attachments we've put on, it's actually not too bad. It's got a fairly high damage output. Recoil is controllable. And the fire rate's pretty decent. It kind of reminds me of the CR56 before it was nerfed. Not too bad. Right guys, now that we've gone through the class, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like, and if you are new around here, be sure to hit the subscribe button. I will be releasing a lot more content throughout Black Ops 6 and into Black Ops 7 as well. And with all that said guys, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you all in the next one.